What's going on, guys? Welcome back inside of Kingshot. It has been an insane weekend for me over here, and I'm sure it has for you as well with your friends, family, and maybe even inside of the game. What we're doing today is checking out everything that we missed out on from the last 24 hours or so. So let's dive into the game and see what's going on. And then I have something special for you guys very, very soon. So let's first of all go to the events tab. We are on the final day of Strongest Governor, and here it's all about literally everything. It is the best day for you to tune in and for you to get yourself caught up on things from the events. Now, before we go any further, I need to share with you guys the sponsor of today's video. I appreciate you watching through and maybe even trying out this product because it is legit. Quick heads up before we continue. If you've lost your fights because your game lagged, your ping spiked, or you got randomly disconnected, you already know how brutal that is. That's exactly why I started using Exit Lag, the sponsor of today's video. And be sure to check the description of this video to download it right now for free. This is a new tool specifically built for the mobile gaming community. And it optimizes your connection in real time so your data takes the fastest route to the gaming servers. The result of this is a lower ping, less packet loss, and at the end of the day, a much more stable connection. It currently works with over 1,300 mobile games on Wi-Fi or on network connection and with Apple or Android devices. So whether you're playing casually or grinding your competitive matches, it's gonna keep you connected smooth. The app, it's super easy to use. You literally sign up, tap one button, and your connection is automatically stabilized. You can try it for free, and if you decide to upgrade, you could use my code ECHO for premium at 15% off. Now, back to the game. Thank you guys so much for that. Now back into the game. Pet training marks, common training marks, all of these things we can do if we want to. And like I said, what I typically am going to try to do is just get and gain the rewards, not go too far beyond that. So let's actually just clean some stuff up and see where we can get to just from doing our normal login, Sunday morning login. So I'm sure there's a lot of you in the same boat as me right now. Yesterday, I was completely out doing family related things. I don't even think, I think I turned on the game just to do some basic collection and stuff like that, but that was really it. So right now is where we have to go in and catch up on anything that we missed out, not only for yourself and for your own account, but for your alliance as well. So let's do that and let's see where we can get. All right, we're gonna do this in the most min-maxy way as possible too, spending as little as we possibly can and doing as much as we possibly can with that little spend. So here, we're just going in, collecting some troops and training some troops. Now I wanna come over here and see what's going on. We're gonna get a bunch of these out there, and I'm gonna see what kind of rewards we're getting from the progress just from doing these very simple tasks. And I'm betting we could probably get ourselves about halfway done with the entire event just from doing these silly things. So here we go. We're gonna even come over here, grab these rescues, boom. That one I didn't grab, there we are. And then we're gonna go do a couple of these. So what I'm doing today, if you guys really wanna know, after we play a little bit of Kingshot, I'm actually going over to the football field. I'm gonna go play football with my sons, do a little bit of practice because the season is coming upon us as we're getting nearer to spring. So that's what my day is gonna look like. And then we're going over to the sporting goods store to buy a bunch more things that they need for the sports that we're practicing. It's what it's like here in this house, guys. It is 100% sports all the time. And what I do love about this is you can get some Zoe shards here too. So really nice that we can get a bunch of these things for free at this point inside of the game. Here we go, attacking. You're just getting all of these running in the background. That's all we can get right there. And while we're here, because we saw a little bit of water, we're gonna go check it out and kind of help everyone out with their little island. And then we're gonna go check on our own island as well, because I can guarantee you we are full on water there. All right, so as all that's going on, we're gonna come over here, claim all of our reports, because we were having a bunch of our troops out auto joining rallies while we were gone. Boom, and we even can come over here for the alliance, grab a bunch of this stuff as well. Boom, imagine actually having to read through all that stuff. We can grab our login stuff, we could even withdraw from the bank, boom. This one got itself ready this morning, and we have a couple of these too. We gotta be coming close. Yeah, 4 days left inside of this event, so we're gonna try and get as much as we can. And again, most of you maybe already have And if you haven't, you will be very soon, collecting all of the rewards that this has to this has to offer right here. So there we go. If we go over to the bazaar, now I'm basically here on speed ups. Boom. I mean, I guess we could get a ton of speed ups, and that's where we're going to kind of cap things out over there. Here, free and free. Boom, boom. Looks like we can get a bunch more of her. So let's go and get all of those. Whapam. And yeah, this is what we're doing right here, boys. Getting all of those so we can get more of her ready to go as well. We have our voyage is something I didn't really share much with you guys. I didn't do a ton with the voyage here. I probably should have. We're gonna what do we want to do with these right here? Well, we'll collect all these rewards. Premium try. Honestly, I didn't even look to see what this event really was all about. Start. Okay, well, we got a bunch of rewards from it, so either way, it's a positive thing. All right, let's come on over here. See what we got going on. We got to get our stuff right here. Boom, we got to get our pets going. My God, it is such a catch-up day. It's actually crazy. We're going to send more of these out as well. Tell me you guys haven't had the days that are the same, right? Where it's just like, oh man, we got so much catching up to do. I'm going to take 10 minutes just to clean up the entire account itself. When we come over to the Alliance, we got to make sure that we give our Alliance tech the contributions. And then we got to see what's in the Alliance shop. You know I'm always going and trying to buy the VIP, and we got some VIP on sale right here. We got a bubble, we're gonna grab that, and we could even go here with a little teleport because it's on such a nice discount. We'll take that as well, and then we'll claim all the chests. Oh my God, look at this. Look at how many chests and rewards we got over here. Boom, got them all. Okay, back here, let's claim these, and I'm gonna take a second, get the rest of these, and then we'll dive into the island. So diving into the island right here, we are completely full, 754 hearts on the island. Thanks to all of you who have come over and given a heart. We're on our mission for 800 hearts on the island. I'm in Kingdom 819. Echo Gaming is the name. By the way, guys, I have another video featuring Rise of Kingdoms for all you Rise of Kingdoms fans coming out very soon, and I think you guys are going to enjoy the video. Make sure you don't miss it. The best way that you kind of stay on top of all that stuff is by subscribing to the channel. But let's collect all of our pet rewards here too. Yes, they were out doing their stuff. Looks like I may have missed one extra pet run that we could have done. Boom, we're going to get all of them going. And speaking of pets, we could actually get some of the pet rewards that we have over here. So let's do this, and we're gonna get that active, send one of our pets out to do a little bit of a hunt. Let's go and look for some stone. There we go, we'll gather that. I'll just go with one dude right here. I think my man right here is our quickest. Assign and deploy. I did just notice that we have one of these great mills as well. Let's go and let's go gather over here. Not gonna throw her in because I'm gonna probably get her gathering somewhere else. We'll just throw some random ones in there. Boom, there we go, and deploy that. Now, I don't think the all-out event is still going on. No, the all-out event is over, and if we go look at the map, we should be able to see, actually, yes, there are people gathering, so I as well can send out my gatherers. So let's go ahead and do that too. Let's go do our bread, gather over here, only level 8 nodes. Let's go and gather our wood. Gather, yes, there we go. Whapam. Hopefully my, oh man, it looks like one of the gatherings I sent out is gonna get there before the one that I sent out for the quick deployment. There and here. We'll just fix that when we get it going, and it's okay. Boom. There we are. Cool. All that's happening. We have our healing getting done. We completed all of these, got ourselves more and some true gold, which is always great. Can we actually do a, nope, we don't have too many queues out right now. Back to the village, claiming some of this, claiming another key, and what we really need to do is see what kind of rewards we were able to get for this event. Strongest go, literally nothing. So nothing that we did right there was giving us speed ups for research. That's really where I'm going to be focusing on. We can get stuff for hero shards to ascend the heroes. I guess we could do some of that as well. Let's see. Maybe I'll just go and speed up this research that we have here in the academy. let's first of all see if we can get ourselves a little bit of assistance from appointments here, and we can. So let's actually confirm this appointment. In 58 minutes, I'll be able to get myself a little bit of a 10% research speed boost. So that's when I'll use the speed ups, and then I'll get some more research going, which that'll work out nicely. So let me set my timer. The 1 hour timer has begun, and I will now not forget. Of course, we got to claim our daily VIP rewards and all of that. I haven't been adding VIP, but let's do this. Let's add them in, see how close we are here. We're almost halfway to VIP 8, which will be nice when we get there. Again, I very passively do that. All right, here we go. Boom. Collect this. And I got my daily claim right there. How many days do I have left on this thing? Looks like we have 10 more remaining claims to grab all of those. Now, I'm going to get the majority of Strongest Governor done with the speed ups. I'm going to be utilizing 18 days of speed ups for the research. That's going to give me all the rewards that we're looking for there. On top of that, we do have someone returning with our, did they just return now? Someone should be returning from a gathering session. We got the mill gathering. We have going to a level 8 mill. Looks like the, someone did return, I think, from gathering. No, I guess not. Didn't I have a gatherer going out looking for like stone? I got the stone. Okay. Gathering stone, going to wood, gathering bread. Yeah, one of them is returning. That's this one right here. They were going to where? Let's find the details here. All right, yeah, he was going and gathering all that stone. That was the bigger one that we were going after, so that's actually good. That was the one that we used with our pet. Awesome. Let's see what our lion gives us right now. A couple of hammers, which is awesome. We'll get ourselves some of this as well, and we could even get ourselves some of this. Now, what I'm going to do in the background, once we get him back home, I'll get some auto hunting going on in the background. Oh, actually, you know what I have to do? Not the auto hunting. We need to go after some terrors, right? Because if we want to finish this, some of the things we need to do... Where'd it go? I just lost it. There we are. Some of the things that we need to do here are hunt terrors. So we're going to go hunt a few terrors as well. And I only have one queue to do it because I got the other ones all out gathering, which is fine. We need the resources. And they'll be back in time for me to claim all of that for the reward. Boom, that's a little bit of progress right there, which we'll take a look at. We're going to hunt some terrors right now. We'll send out a rally. We'll use this rally because it's less expensive on our stamina, and that's good. So here we go, right there, target points, a little bit done right there for the daily. As I mentioned, I could have probably done a quick, more speedy gathering session by utilizing some of these if I wanted to, but we didn't use them. So... speedy gathering right here. We didn't use our 8-hour boost, but it's fine. We'll get that done in time before the day is up to collect all of the rewards from that. Speaking of rewards, let's claim all of these. And nice start. I don't think there's been a day where I haven't gotten all this basic daily stuff done, which is some nice, free, easy rewards that we can all gain. Here we go. Boom. And all of our reports, gathering income reports, and all of those great things. As far as deals go, we are set, and I think we're set here for a good start to the day, catching ourselves up. Now, Strongest Governor going on right now, Alliance Championship about to begin, and Alliance Mobilization happening soon. Looks like the action is about to begin inside of Kingshot. Let me know right now in the comments, what are you looking forward to inside of the game right now? And also, let me know, what kingdom are you guys in?